This review is about the Flip Slide HD camcorder, the latest of Cisco's 4 HD models of the Flip, and what sets it apart from the others. Flip, more than any other camcorder, is about making your video easy to share. If you can get it easily off your camcorder onto your computer, and Flip is the best at that, that's the first step. If you can easily get a video into an email, a greeting card, YouTube, or Facebook, that's the next step. If you can create a personal video channel that notifies a private list via email the instant you drop a new video into the channel, that's a giant leap forward. The Flip Slide takes shareability a step further. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. When you open the box of the new Flip Slide HD camcorder, you see the simplest packaging yet. Camcorder on top, wrist strap, carrying case, user guide, and warranty on the bottom. At a glance, it doesn't look a lot different from the previous models of Flip HD camcorders. In size, it is just a hair smaller and lighter than the Flip Ultra HD, but still a fraction of an inch larger in each dimension than the Minnow HD, and a bit heftier as well. All 4 cameras have a similar appearance from the front, but when you flip them over onto the back, there's a startling difference on the slide. Look, Mom, no buttons. I was at first puzzled by this, but the breakthrough came when I turned on the camera. Now they appear, but they're part of an all-new touch-sensitive LCD screen. While the LCD screen overall is much larger than those of previous models, the viewing area while you're actually shooting video is somewhere in between the size of the first and second generation Minnow HD models. Let's look at the other controls on the Flip Slide. On one side is the USB arm release switch, which causes the arm to pop up, and on the other side is the power button and wrist strap connector. Both sides have mics, which are now omnidirectional, which means they will pick up more of the ambient sound when you shoot your video. On the bottom there is an HDMI port, so you can hook the camcorder up directly to your HD television, and a standard tripod mount. New to the slide is a headphone jack, which lets you listen to your recording with much better fidelity than the small speakers permit. Now let's see what really makes the slide different. Pushing on the front edge of the back of the camcorder causes a layer to slide and tilt, which makes a good viewing position when you lay it on a table. Now the viewing area for actually watching your video, or sharing it with someone else, is unlike any camcorder you've seen. The way you select the video you want to watch is nothing short of ingenious. This touch strip along the bottom has a menu button on the right end. Sliding your finger left or right scrolls the video selections. When you find the one you want, tap it and it will begin to play. So let's get down to how the Flip Slide compares with other versions of the Flip. I set up this rig to shoot video simultaneously with the Flip Ultra HD, the second generation Flip Minnow HD, and the Flip Slide HD. Then I just walked around the yard and shot some spring foliage. What you might notice is just a little more color saturation in the Flip Slide video in the middle, and that makes the colors pop out just a little more, but also probably accounts for just a little washout in the bright spots like this one. But for the most part, the video from all 3 models is very comparable, and I still think quite impressive for camcorders in this price range. And that brings us to the final matter of prices and specs for these camcorders. There's a very detailed comparison of specs available on Flip's website, so I'm only going to talk about the ones I think you'll probably care about. The manufacturer's suggested retail price for the Flip Slide HD is $279.99, up $50 from the second generation Minnow HD. The first generation Minnow HD and the Ultra HD are another $30 less. At this time, Amazon isn't discounting the Slide HD at all, whereas the other models are $40 to $50 less than their suggested prices shown here. Interestingly, the first generation Mino HD is still hanging in there at about the same price as the Ultra HD, which emphasizes that some people really like the smaller size, or what I call the pocketability of the Mino HDs. The Ultra HD can currently be had for a little more than half the price of the Slide, and it is the only camcorder of the bunch that has user replaceable batteries, and you can use either Flip's rechargeable battery pack or regular AA batteries. That matters to many people who've talked to me about their choice. The second generation Mino HD has pocketability, sleekness, a larger LCD screen, and twice the memory and recording time of its predecessor, and you'll pay somewhere between $30 to $45 for those advantages, as well as slightly improved video quality over the first generation Mino HD. The new Slide HD is quite a bit more expensive than the other models, but it again doubles the memory and recording time of any previous Flip. Its LCD screen is a lot more watchable when you're viewing your videos. And you might be watching a lot more video and showing it to your friends with its raft of features designed to make that a pleasant experience, including tabletop viewing, easy video selection, and headphone jack. That's a significant reason you might want more memory. You can load your favorite clips, snapshots, and edited movies from your FlipShare channel and get as much as 12 hours of material into this little package. Also, it's designable, like the Mino HD series. In summary, if you want a camcorder that fits easily in your pocket, get one of the Mino HDs. If that user replaceable battery makes you feel more secure, the Ultra HD is still your choice. If you want tons more recording time and new ways to watch and share your video, you should certainly take a look at the new Flip Slide HD camcorder.